want to take a look at the DAX NightTrader and the advantage that it has in the market during the first hour of trading. One of the reasons that this strategy has an advantage is that at 2 a.m. the DAX starts trading. That's 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 a.m. Central Standard Time, and if you're in California, it's 11 p.m. and I believe it's 7 or 8 if you're in Germany. So it's not the night there, but it is night in the U.S. So it'd be a day trader for you if you're in Europe or Germany. But for the night trader, there's a 1 hour time frame where the DAX is open before the FTSE opens in London. So I want to show you a chart of the FTSE. Here is a chart of the FTSE index, which is in this is the London stock market, and it starts trading at 3 a.m. As you can see here, it ends at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time and starts trading at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and so the DAX starts at 2 a.m. So you have a 1 hour time frame between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time where the DAX is open and the FTSE is not. So London is not open, but Germany is. And we found a spot in here in the DAX NightTrader where most of our profits come in the first hour, or all these trades happen in the first hour. So initially this strategy was set up to exit at the end of this trading session, which is 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but we changed the input here to compare the results and see what would happen if we exited at 3 a.m. So no longer than an hour, we're going to see what kind of results we can get after being in this trade for just 1 hour with the surge exit input set to this. You can also change this to 30 points. The original version of this used a version 1, which the inputs for version 1 were 30 on the surge delay, 30 on the surge L1, and 1 on the surge point. And for version 2, it used 30, 30, and 30. So now I've opened these up so you can change these to any number you want. You can experiment with different exit times, stop loss amounts as well, and take a look at this. So I'll take a look at the performance summary. When we exit at 3, it's pretty much the same, and so all of our profits were in the first hour anyways in version 1. $34,625 of profit. This is going back 3 years. Kinetic will let me go back 3 years, and 368 trades, almost 60% profitable. $94 average profit per trade. Drawdown is $24.50. So I want to compare that to the Tradestation performance summary. I've got the Tradestation platform over here in this other window over here. Pulling it in here, but I'm going to pull up the performance summary into this window so we can see that as well. Here is the Tradestation performance summary we compare to side by side. 33,150 compared to 34,625. The drawdown is 24,8750 compared to 2450. Number of trades 361 to 368, and so there's some slight differences in this strategy. As you can see, $20,000 on the long side, 13,000 on the short side, about the same. And so there are small data differences between platforms and small performance summary differences, but those are not materially different. You can see the performance graphs are close to the same. There is the NinjaTrader and the Tradestation. You can see those. I've also set up the below this video. You can see the 30 point. If I change the surge exit to 30 points here, not going to do that in this video, but you can see the performance summaries below. I also want to take a look at the maximum adverse excursion. So pulling the NinjaTrader performance summary back in, you can look at the graphs for the maximum adverse excursion. This is in your drop down menu here. MAE stands for maximum adverse excursion. You can see the greens are the winners and the reds are the losing trades. And we have a $1,500 euro stop loss. This performance is in euros. So you can see if you draw a line at $600, there's only 2 trades, one for $887.50 and one for $175 that are captured if the stop loss is greater than 600. So you can draw this line here and make your stop loss 550 or 600 euros, and you won't have to have that 1,500 euro stop loss because most of that will capture most of the profit. and you won't have as much risk on each trade. So you've got a strategy here that will trade with a 600 euro stop loss. It will also get out in the first hour, and it's a good strategy for time diversity because you're only in here for 1 hour and you're during a time of day when most people will not be trading. If you want to take a look at the maximum adverse excursion in Tradestation, we'll look at that performance summary as well. Pull up the trade graphs, and maximum adverse excursion is there as well. You can see the same results. There's only 2 trades that would be eliminated if you put your stop loss in around $550, $600. So you will improve your performance with that. And that is the update that I have. There's more I've written below on the time zone changes and the opening of the inputs if you want to read more about that below. But this is the DAX NightTrader, and one strategy that I know of that will trade in a 1 hour time zone and show some advantage in the market in that. So it's the DAX NightTrader.